Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the opening Poker Raffles live draw. Leigh, what are we giving away this evening?
Yeah, it's the first one. It's exciting, this, isn't it?
It is exciting.
This is something a little bit different for you and I. We're just making sure the stream is going everywhere, and it's everyone can get hold of this because the draw is going to be in about 15 minutes time or so. You can see the countdown at the bottom of your screen, and we are giving away a £120 APAT London seat for next February, plus £250 in cash. So money. That is what is up for grabs. So now we were thinking, Des, we'll do a little bit of selling, make sure everyone's got in before the tournament starts. What's happened, Des? What has happened?
Oh, Leigh, it's with outrageous fortune, because you want to build a bit of excitement. We've only gone and sold it out. All of the tickets are gone, Leigh. I had a look earlier, and there they were, gone. 173 of them.
Yeah, and I had people commenting in the APAT group. So obviously they're going, well, but it's all gone. What can I do? I said, well, we've got a couple of other draws live at the moment. So you've got a couple of other options at the moment. But obviously this is the first of what we hope will be plenty of draws. So the other live one at the moment, if you do want to have a go for, you'll see it on the screen there. It is a UK PC seat at Dusk Till Dawn at the end of January, which is a £560 seat plus £500 in cash. So it's just over £1,000 worth of value at all. They're £5 tickets. They're still available now. We're doing the draw for that this coming Sunday evening. You can just see on the numbers there that already we're getting close to half of those already gone, Des. Everybody's fancying a chance of that. Now that's a big guarantee in that tournament at the end of January.
£500,000.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's going to be very nice indeed for somebody.
Absolutely, the absolute best destination for poker in the UK at Dusk Till Dawn. £500,000 guarantee. You are bought in. Your expenses through that £500 largely covered. It's a free hit, Leigh. It's a free hit in January.
You can't go wrong, and of course, that covers you. Well, to be honest, 500 will cover your hotel, helicopter flight in. It'll get. I tell you what. It'll get you 1 or 2 spicy chicken pastas at Dusk Till Dawn if that takes your fancy.
But do not expect to sit with Rob in the corner, right? 500 isn't going to get you that, right? You're not going to sit with Rob in the corner, but I'm sure he'll tip you a wink as he passes by, because when we first suggested this, Leigh, and we've been talking about Poker Raffles now since May. Right. Ironically, we'd been speaking about it beforehand, but we sat down, we formalized it, ironically, at Dusk Till Dawn back in May at the APAT help me, UCOAP? It was the UKCOAP.
Yeah, it was. Yes, the UK champs, yeah.
We've mentioned it to a few people since, and they've all sort of gone, that's quite a good idea. That's quite a good idea, really, isn't it? So let me get this right. You're going to give a tour seat every week? So we might do 2 or 3 some weeks, but that's the plan. That's the plan. It's a new way to win. If you're not enjoying your sats live or online these days, finding the grind a bit much, you don't want to, pay out the buy-in directly, or if you don't fancy that you have enough of an edge against the pros, Poker Raffles, right?
Absolutely. So if you're joining the live stream to see the first draw, drop us, say hello in the chat and let us know you're out there, and we'll give you a quick shout out.
The Oracle is out there, Leigh. Simon Lawler, who we know very well. Evening to you, Simon. So I'm just sat nervously. Somebody's just going to get a great bit of value for £3.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic.
Let's just explain, just because obviously, it's a draw. We've, everybody's kind of bought in their tickets. So, how is this going to work tonight? And how do we kind of explain the process so everybody knows it's? We haven't got a great big machine with a load of coloured balls, have we? That's not how we're doing this.
Speak for yourself, Leigh.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Explain to the folks at home how this works.
Well, let me tell you. First and foremost, while we are very much focused on a poker niche here, competitions in the UK is a pretty well-established market. So people like Omaze, who you'll see on TV raffling houses, for example, Best of the Best, who you might have seen in the good old days as you were walking through an airport, raffling off Porsches and Ferraris and Lambos and stuff like that. So it's a pretty well-established marketplace in the UK for what we call competitions. So generally, and this is a process that we're going to follow, the way that the main players in the market do this is that obviously we've sold X number of tickets. You've all got clear visibility of your ticket number. Those are visible on the website, and we're going to show you those shortly. So we will know who the runners and riders are. We will know what tickets they've got, and we will simply go to Google. We're going to search for random number generator, right? One will come up on the sort of Google homepage, very visible, and we're just going to use that, right? So it's it's something that anybody can go to, and we're going to end up effectively saying, right, we've got ticket 1 at the lowest point, we've got ticket 173 at the highest point, and we'll press a button, and somebody is going to see their ticket flash up on screen. We'll then go and find out who that winner is. It'll take a few seconds, and all being well, Leigh, all being well, we're going to give them a call live on the show and tell them that they're on their way to APAT London. How cool will that be? But Leigh, there is one exception. There is one exception out of the 173 tickets that we've sold. Do tell, sir.
There is ticket number 50.
50, Leigh. I've thought about this. I've thought about this constantly, I have to tell you.
Des has had sleepless nights about ticket number 50. And whilst Des was doing his testing of the system, he purchased ticket number 50 with a discount. Because, anyone that knows Des knows
I paid the £5. I'm sure it's gone.
And we just couldn't remove that purchase from the system as much as we tried. And oh boy, we've all really tried.
Look, I have had about £9 in refunds, Leigh. I'll have to tell you.
So basically, if by some pure impossibility, ticket number 50 is the one that comes up first, we will just simply do a redraw and pick a different number.
Now, 50 will be noted.
One of those. This is not a normal thing. This won't happen again.
But it is to be noted, guys, that if you go to the the website pokerraffles.com, of course, you will see that the APAT sort of raffle that we're going to draw tonight, that is effectively waiting to be drawn now. So it's moved from the homepage. If you click on the navigation on Raffles and waiting to be drawn, you'll see it there. It's just sat there rightly.
Why don't you show them that on the screen? So they can. Yeah. Why do you show them that on the screen so they can see exactly? Because that is the point. Because this one's sold out, it's no longer on the homepage, but there is a way to get to it. So you just go into the Raffles menu there, and you'll see the waiting to be drawn one, and you'll see that is the one we're going to draw in about six and a half minutes time.
Absolutely.
So you can view entries. And just to prove what we're saying about this ticket number 50, if Des will scroll all the way down.
173 tickets sold. It's sold out, Leigh. Yeah. So ticket number 50.
If you scroll all the way down to 50, you will see that it is just a blank name on it. There it is.
I've never felt so undervalued, Leigh.
Well, you're in between you're the filling of a Don Roberts and a Sean Snell sandwich. I mean, honestly, does it get any better than that? Really?
Well, listen, Leigh, you mentioned Don Roberts, and one Don Roberts is in the chat box. Evening, chaps. Long time no see. Of course, we saw Don. We saw most people yesterday, Leigh, that are probably in this draw because, of course, we were at APAT Poker Squads in Nottingham. So Don is there. Lovely to see you, Don. It was great to talk to you over the weekend. I hope you're well, my friend. I know it is a challenging time at the moment for you, and that is never a good thing. But we're with you, my friend. We are with you.
But I can see plenty of people in the chat that were
let me tell you.
Weekend. I can see Steve Forty there saying.
Well, let me go. Let me put them up on screen, Leigh. So, evening from Size. We've had Steve is there, of course. Great to see Steve with a Christmas card for all three of us, including Tom.
Let me show. Mine is on my shelf. Let me see if I can get that into. There we go.
Look at that.
trying to convert me from a United to a City fan. It was Mr. 40. So
we're not having that. Steve says poker raffles is a great idea. Thank you, Steve. We think it is. But we'll see. We'll see what the market thinks. The captain is there, Carl Pilgrim. Evening, folks. Evening to you, Carl. Mr. Lastman is there. The Penguin. Hello. Hello, Mark. Good luck this evening, sir. Don, we saw, of course. Simon Allen. We saw Simon over the weekend as well. Evening, guys. Great idea setting this up so professionally. Professionally, Lee. We've never had that thrown at us before. Very nice. Thank you, Si.
Can we screenshot that? Yeah,
I will. I might cut up a screen, a physical monitor to take that one out. Tony G is there. Evening all. Feeling confident with this one. That's what I want to see. I want to see a bit of optimism from our audience. Somebody is going to walk away with a nice prize. Do you know what, Lee? Do you know what? Next weekend, somebody's going to walk away with an even bigger prize.
Yeah, say next weekend. So the UKPC one next weekend is going to be, that's over £1,000 worth. It's a £560 seat plus £500 in cash.
Yes,
so
absolutely,
yeah, that'll be super.
The Oracle does what the Oracle does, and he says funking for Fiddy.
Yeah,
he wants to see 50 coming in. Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Redraw. Yeah.
Absolutely. The shotgun Des ticket. They all want 50 to come in now. They all want 50. I'm going to make a legal case of some sort for 50. If 50 comes in, Lee, I want a piece of the winnings. That's what I want. Joe is there. Joe is up with her. Is he still 18? Is he still 18? He might be 19 now. Tall lad.
Jack was up.
Tall lad now.
I think his second APAT event of the year.
Absolutely.
So
trying to walk his mother through it, keep her safe. Evening, chaps. Yeah. Evening, Joe. And there's one Mr. Tom Brady.
I was going to say,
what's this?
I'm glad you brought this up because we should mention, although it is currently Des and I on screen, there is a third musketeer in the poker raffles.
Oh Lord, yes.
Venture, and that is one Tom Brady, who you will all know from plenty of APAT live events and everything else, kind of in the world of poker. So great to see Tom following the stream, and very appreciative of all of his help so far to get it where it is. And I say it's great that people are making some nice comments about the look and feel of the site and what we've done so far. Very much a team effort, and we're 2.5 minutes away, Des.
Can't believe it, Lee. Lee, I've got a question. I've got a Tom Brady operational question. Is Tom going to have to go out to like this person's home with a large, I don't know, an APAT ticket type, a large ticket to go in the local sort of
a big red jacket?
I love it.
Yeah,
we'll give him a truck. He'll want a truck, Lee. He'll want a new truck with poker raffles on the side.
He can use his van. His van will be fine. Honestly, that'll work a treat. It won't be a problem. He's got all the banners and stuff in there, so he'll be fine. He can promote as he sees fit. But all good. All good. So that's pretty much what's going to happen, and it's going to happen in, a couple of minutes' time. We're going to do that. Obviously, we said we will do all the necessary bits just to confirm to you guys that we're live. This is all, it's we've been chatting to you in the chat box and everything, but we will do all the necessary to make sure this all goes smooth. Oh, Dan Williams in
Poker News' own Dan Williams. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. Tom's in the chat saying he's already outside Des's house. That's about.
Oh dear. It is possible. It is possible.
Tell him.
It is possible.
Tell him. Can Des, nip out and see if he can turn the music down, will you? Honestly, it's really annoying. Yeah,
I'll probably have my little Alexa here and see him sat outside the front door.
Yeah. Quick,
the minute is approaching, guys. We are under a minute now. We are shortly going to have
he might not know you're there. Honestly, he won't realise you're there. So.
Right.
Yeah, so everybody is funking for the 50 now. That's basically what's happening here. This is this is going to happen.
It's not going to be 50, Lee. It's not going to be 50.
Anybody that's had any experience, anybody that saw Des and I do the Hearts of Queens Christmas draw last year will know the things we don't want to come up on a draw normally do. It's inevitable. That's what happens. And it's nothing if not entertaining for you all at home whilst you watch us cringe on screen, as that is the case. So,
oh dear. Right.
Well, I think we are just about going to be time to go, Des, I think, pretty much.
We're nearly all gold across the bottom. It's going to disappear in 8 seconds, and we are in our draw stage. I think we need to add a bit of music to this next time out, Lee. A little bit of sort of
Absolutely.
growing sort of tense sort of
Yeah,
score.
absolutely. So here we are, guys. This is the first draw of pokerraffles.com. This is for an APAT London seat, £120 APAT London seat plus £250 in cash. Thank you to everybody that's bought a ticket in the last week. We've sold out a number of hours ago, and Des will now talk you through the draw process.
Right. Well, what we're going to do, Lee, first of all, we're going to look at the raffle that we are drawing. We're just going to confirm the number of entries. There we go. 173 tickets sold. We happy with that?
All good.
Okay. So we have gone to Google. We have searched for a random number generator, which I said earlier, guys, is typically the method that the bigger organizations tend to use to draw these raffles. So here is the random number generator on Google. So let me just do a test draw first. So we'll zero these out. Let's just generate. And of course will be 0. So the min is 0, the max is 0. Clearly the random number is 0. So why don't we do between 1 and 100, Lee, as a test draw. So our min there is 1, max 100. Let's generate a draw. The number there is 86. So what we're going to ask you guys out there in chat land is to put that number in the chat box. We just need 1 or 2 of you to put that number in the chat box just to prove that we're live. That would be super helpful. Thank you. So let me know.
You know they're all going to type. You know they're all going to type 50 now, don't you? You know what's coming. You know what is coming. Yeah, it's inevitable. That's what's going to happen. So
they'll leave us sitting here all night, won't they?
Yeah,
come on, lads. There we go. There we go. We certainly have 186 and we have 15 50s.
There we go. That's worth it. Right then, come on. Let's get this draw done then. Let's get this.
Lots of you with 86. Thank you, folks. So we're just going to reset again. And I always thought this is just a little bit process orientated, but we will be raffling some quite big prizes, we hope, in the future, Lee. So we've got to follow the process. So we're everything back to 0. So our min in this draw is 1. Our max is, let's go back, is 1. Our max is 173. Are you happy with that, Mr. Drawmaster?
All looking good, Des. Here we go then.
Right, let's find a winner, eh? So generate, and it's ticket number 105. Ticket number 105. So let's go searching. We'll find our first winner, Lee. 105. Lee, are you happy with 105?
Yeah.
That is one Mr. Alan Ellis. Are we happy with that?
Certainly are. Alan Ellis is going to be our first winner on Poker Raffles. He's going to pick up a £120 APAT London seat plus £250 cash. And Des is now going to try and get him on the phone, hopefully.
Shall we try?
Fingers crossed. We'll give it a go and see what happens. He's going to be, how did you get this number? Yeah, you know what's coming, don't you?
Oh, you can never tell, Lee. I mean, how far wrong could this go? Let's have a look. Oh, crikey, light. It's ringing.
Imagine you can hear us ringing, because I can't.
It's definitely ringing. Oh, it's going to ring out, Lee.
It could be past Alan's bedtime.
He thinks I'm some sort of spam artist. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to hold the call there. And you know, these days a lot of people don't answer the phone to an unknown number. I have to say, I put myself in that category too. So,
but obviously, we know Alan, and obviously, yes. So we'll get hold of him.
In touch.
I've got a funny feeling somebody's going to win. Interestingly, before the draw got done, I don't know whether you saw in the chat, Mr. Pilgrim. Did you see what he typed? He typed, "Where's Alan?"
No, followed by nice one. Did he really?
Yeah. He typed, "Where's Alan?" before we got the.
That's obviously slightly weird. Which Alan was he talking about?
He was referring to Alan Dedicote, is who he was referring to, but he was referring to an Alan.
Riley.
Yeah.
So we've got 1586s, but one "Where's Alan" before the 1586s that just throw controversy into the mix.
Mark Lasman's in the chat saying, "Last time I saw Alan, he spent an hour telling me how bad he runs." Nice one. Yeah. That was all.
Leigh,
it was all good.
It wouldn't be APAT though, would it? It wouldn't be APAT though, would it, if we didn't have something up our sleeve? What do you think?
I was just thinking.
Go on.
We don't want to wait another week to pull another number, do we?
What are you suggesting?
That feels a long time. Why don't we give away another £120 ticket for London? So just the ticket. Wow. Yeah. So an APAT London ticket. Let's redraw another number and let's give another one out to just say a huge thank you to everybody that's bought a ticket for the first draw of Poker Raffles. We really appreciate everybody's support and all the positive stuff that people have been saying so far in the past couple of weeks since we launched. Let's give away another London ticket.
Fantastic. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so a bit of a bonus this one, guys. We are going to give away a seat this time.
Are you really going to go through all of this again?
No. But I am going to reset it. We get it back to zero. We definitely get it back to zero. And then we go between 1 and 173. Now, of course,
if it's
Alan Ellis comes out again, we're not going to award the second seat to Alan. So it won't go to Alan, or it won't go to number 50.
50. Yeah, so come on, let's do another. Let's pick another one. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
So
Here we go.
Good luck, guys. Here we go. It's 105. It's 105, Leigh. That was the number, wasn't it?
That is incredible.
Shitting me.
It is 105. Yeah, as Alan.
Oh, that's it's hard. Oh my God.
That's nuts.
Well, we were super clear on that, Leigh, I have to say.
Yeah.
All right.
Go. Push it again.
So, 1 and 173, right? Let's generate again.
Go.
98.
98. We'll take 98.
I was waiting for 50.
I can already see you 98 as you'll get there in a minute.
It's Joe.
Yeah.
It's Joe, right. So, Joachim Wallart. So, what do we... Oh, shall we give him a call? Should we give Joe a call?
He might be working, Joe. He'll be... I know he won't answer because he's going to be working because I know where he'll be.
And do you know what? It might be a bit complicated to explain to him if he's not on the stream.
Anyway,
what we've just done.
We will get a message to him and let him know. But how about that? So a second ticket for London. So Joachim, obviously, you guys will know Joe from when he used to work with APAT over in Belgium, and obviously all the work he does at the moment for the GKPT, and you see him at many poker tours and stops. Joe will put that to good use, I'm sure, because he's a good player, and we'll get hold of Alan and Joe and let them know. That's our first Poker Raffles draw. How exciting is that? And guys, this is something which we're going to hopefully have going every single week. There'll be tickets up for grabs. At the moment, then what we've got live is a UKPC draw. So nearly half the tickets are sold for that already. We're going to be drawing that next Sunday. So if you want to get involved in that, you can do. That is for a £560 UKPC seat plus £500 in expenses. That's pretty much your weekend covered. It's a bit of hotel, getting yourself to Nottingham at the end of January, and playing in a competition with a £500,000 guaranteed prize pool. If you want to get involved in that one. And Joe's just realized, Joe, it's an extra ticket. So we decided to give an extra London ticket away. So we've pulled your number out. So you've picked up a £120 ticket. So congratulations to you. Say a little bit of a bonus on the first draw with Poker Raffles.
Brucey bonus.
Congratulations to you, my friend. Very well done indeed. Yeah. So if you want to get involved in the UKPC seat draw, you can. And also next Sunday, we will be drawing the £250 cash from the instant draw. So if you want to get involved in one of those, there's 5 £50 prizes up for grabs that will be instantly won. So you'll know straight away if you've won those. But then everybody that's in that draw will also go in to a draw for £250 cash as well, which of course this time of year, Des, it's great. A little bit of extra cash, whether it's a little bit of something for Christmas or you want to, or maybe just adding to your bankroll to
We're not saying no.
Poker wise, whatever you fancy doing, you can do that. So if you want to get involved in those, both of those are on the website now. We will be putting another APAT one back on the website as well. So look out for that. That'll be coming up in the next week or so. You'll see that one on there, and we'll keep you posted on there. But in the meantime, please, share all the socials, like the Poker Raffles page. Get over there and just say give us a hello over there, and hopefully you've enjoyed the first draw, and we'll catch you for another one very, very soon, Des. Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious. 105. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night, and we shall be seeing you through the week, I'm sure. Night night.